Hello, friends. I hope you're doing well. I always like to show you what's going on here at Mozo Land. There's some kayakers, and there was a canoe just went by, taking advantage of the beautiful summer weather. We have quite a long winter, so these days, especially in the latter half of summer, these days are fleeting. They're going away, and people around here make the most of summer because it seems like true summer is only about 2 months out of the year, July and August. Then, almost like clockwork, Labor Day happens, and I can't tell you the number of Labor Days on that Monday where the tide will turn, if you will, and the winds will change. And so many years we've lived here, and it would bring in a cold front, escorting in the fall. And in the fall, in this area, we get a lot of rain, and it helps the land. It's good for the land. I don't think we're in much of a deficit here water-wise. Isn't it interesting that something that can be used for recreation, the kayakers and the canoers, there have already been fishing boats up and down here the channel, and swimming. I've been swimming off of our pier, and isn't it interesting that something that is so fun and, as it turns out, so vital for life. I call water the juice of life. It's the life juice of this world. Because whenever I talked to my doctor, I said, well, he said, you need to get rid of the Pepsi and the Mountain Dews. And I said, okay. I said, well, I'll try to drink diet. And he said, well, diet's not really any better for you. And I thought, man, what's a guy supposed to do? And he said, well, you go back to water. And I'm in luck because I like water. But I find it so interesting, especially during this hurricane season, for all you friends down in the southern part of the United States and along the East Coast. Hurricanes harness the incredible power of wind and wave. And one of the big worries is storm surge. That is the amount of water above the normal ocean that gets stacked up and pushed inland. Kind of like a tsunami. And it has such immense power. And I think so many of the things in our lives are that way, not just water. Sometimes the people that are in our lives, they can be such a blessing, but if we're not careful, and this is where I want to encourage your heart, monitor the effect that people are having on your life. Now, I'm not saying, get rid of all the people that are taking and not giving. No, absolutely not. 1,000 times no. But just monitor how much you allow people to affect your life. And as long as they're affecting your life in a good way, certainly embrace it and face it and don't replace it. But if you feel like it's getting too strong, then change your mind and your mindset about staying with someone. And I'm not talking about a spouse or anything like that. I'm not talking about marriage. I'm talking about friendships, or somebody that you may feel a kinship to. But be mindful of the effect that they're having on your life, and keep things in their proper perspective. Don't put so much confidence in someone you just met as you have in somebody that has been your friend your whole life. I had a friend, and he met another friend of mine. They met at a different time in a different place, and he let this other friend of mine totally run over him, and he gave this other friend so much time that it really looked to me like there was a monopoly on his time. So I talked to my friend. I said, you're throwing away the opinions and the summaries of people that have known you for 50 years, and they've loved you and cared about you for a very long time. Don't throw that away on somebody that just came into your life a week ago via YouTube, as it were. But you could apply it to any type of meeting, especially social media. Don't be so quick to let that juice of life, or the water of life, if you will, become a hurricane and bring a storm surge in and destroy everything that you have that is precious. And I'm speaking metaphorically, of course. I'm not talking about an actual hurricane. I'm speaking in a metaphor. Just keep it down to water to drink, water to play in, water to swim in, even if it's water to boat in. But don't let it become so big that juice of life turns into a cleansing flood that destroys everything. I'm going to talk to you more about that another day, and talk to you about the Gulf Coast of the United States, the Gulf of Mexico, after Hurricane Katrina. I'll talk to you another day about it. But I have to go for now. I know our time is up. I always enjoy our times together. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for allowing me to come into your life and into your homes. I pray a great big God bless you on all of you and your families. You pray for me, I'll pray for you, and I'll see you again, hopefully on another beautiful day like this. Bye-bye for now.